PSG have taken the lead against Angers. Kylian Mbappe with his 22nd Ligue 1 goal of the season. Now, they need to win, and they need Marseille, who are in second, to lose. And Marseille are doing exactly that. Nantes have taken the lead. So as it stands at the moment, PSG will be champions.
OK, it might not quite look like it on a day like today, but Staley Bridge is a place on the up.
Thanks, Steve. We start with football, and Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says they won't be caught out by their Champions League semi-final opponents Villarreal tonight. The visitors go to Anfield for the first leg, having knocked out European giants Juventus and Bayern Munich in the previous rounds, but Klopp says they won't be underestimating them.
It's been 3 years in the making, but the stage is set at the Contact Theatre. The doors are open to audiences once again after a £6 million refurbishment and a year of delays due to the pandemic. Spaces have been spruced up, there's a shiny new bar, and there's a group ready to step out from the rehearsal space and take centre stage.
Fenerbahce haven't won the title since 2014. Galatasaray at the moment sitting 13th in the Super League. It's the worst ever season.
Well, our football reporter Sanny Rudravajhala is here, was following all for squad goals, of course, across BBC Local Radio and on the BBC Sport website. So much to get our teeth into.
Tyson Fury may be taking on Dillian White at Wembley tonight, but we're across the heavyweight bouts in the EFL, and we'll keep you across it all with me, Sanny Rudravajhala, and a winger who twice knocked out cancer before picking Rochdale up off the canvas. It's EFL Cinderella man Joe Thompson.
Wow, what an introduction.
My heart has gone like that.
Have you missed any action in League One?
I've had a goal. I've had a goal in League One. AFC Wimbledon 1, Sunderland 0. The misery at Sunderland continues despite getting a new manager. Luke McCormick has got a penalty, 20 minutes, AFC Wimbledon 1, Sunderland 0. Lucy, tell us what's going on at Sunderland on the manager front.
Yeah, well, literally
I'm going to lie down for a moment. Let's do that.
If you could have seen his face.
You can get commentary of the game that's going on right now between Alcaraz and Zverev on 5 Sports Extra. And then, yes, of course, at 7 o'clock here on 5 Live Sports, we've got Djokovic against Nadal. As we just heard there, Coco Gauff's through to the semis. That's as far as she's got in any Grand Slam.
I feel so happy.
He arrived in court and he was accompanied by his daughter and his lawyer as well, and spoke to the press and seemed like he was okay, but upon being asked to give evidence, he complained of having pain in his chest. He said he was having difficulty breathing as well. Platini was also at court as well. So ultimately, the judge decided to allow Blatter to return tomorrow and give evidence then instead.
Is there any future for them back in football, or has the world moved on now?
Well, for Blatter, with this huge personality, if he was younger, he probably would come back. But he's approaching his 90s now. I think for him, his day may be over. But Platini was actually asked after the trial whether he would think about coming back into football. He's only 67, and he joked he's still young and he still could have a role there. So he's not ruled it out. And certainly, when you think about his background with UEFA, of course, he was a French national team captain, won the European Championships in 1984, so he's got a wealth of experience as a former player. So regardless of all this other issues around him, as a potential candidate, he would be someone who could get back into football administration. Whether the footballing world would like him back, that's another question.
And the weird thing about it, Robbie, is, you've been running a football club, and you've run it through the pandemic as well, and the loud dissenting voices are the ones you'll hear on social media because we've not been able to see each other, and we've not been at grounds and all the rest of it. So for all this time, there's been some very loud people saying, from both sides saying, oh, we don't want this to happen. And the people who started AFC, don't want FC to come back. They're all egomaniacs. And the people who are in FC are all deluded. And meanwhile, everyone else in the football world is just going, hang on a minute, wasn't there a club called Bury? And aren't they around? And are they coming back? And now, finally, it looks like there could be one club in Bury.
So come and join us, and we're going to find out whether you should be trying your best to get a little bit fitter like me. Right, that's it.